So before you start formatting, there are a few things you ought to know about. These are the major aspects of every formatted book. There are so many others, but for the basics and the foundation, these are the things you ought to note. Number one is paper or trim size. There are many different trim sizes of books, but for Amazon KDP, these are more or less the standard sizes. There are many others, like I've earlier said, like letter size, A4 size, A5 size, and so on and so forth. But these are perhaps the standard and most used on Amazon. So we have 5 by 8 inches, then we have 5.5 by 8.5 inches, and then we have 6 by 9 inches. Then you ought to also note margins. Margins are really important. They are the spaces between the edge of every book to the edge of the content inside the book. So the white spaces around your content in a book is what is referred to as margins. They are very important as far as formatting is concerned. Then line spacing is also important because it helps to create more white spaces or less white spaces depending on the type of book you are writing, the volume of the book, and also the kind of book it is. Another thing you ought to be very vigilant about is styles and heading. Styles and heading are very important as well because this is what determines what will be your header one, heading two, heading three, and these automatically transcend into creating a table of contents, which we are going to talk about much later. Headings and styles are really important for formatting because they help to segment your books and they help to give more clarity and simplicity for easy flow for your readers. Page numbering also very important because without page numbering, your book, especially paperback or hardcover, will not appear well. People do not know where they are while reading the book. They are unable to keep track of the pages as they read. So page numbering is very important, although not as important when creating Kindle, but it is highly important when creating paperback and hardcover, as we are going to see as we make progress. The table of contents is also very important. This helps to make readers able to navigate. Table of contents mainly are for navigation, especially in your Kindle book. If you don't have table of content in your Kindle book, when you publish it, it might come with a few errors. But table of content is very important to help readers navigate to Kindle, and it's also very important to help readers quickly search through your book to know where to find which topic and what part it is. So these are the things to note for every book you want to format, whether Kindle, paperback, or hardcover. This set of items are highly important to take note of. Now, formatting different formats. Formats being Kindle, paperback, and hardcover have been always saying. Now, we are going to go right into the section where I'm going to practically show you how to format your manuscript for Kindle. We go to paperback and we go to hardcover using the two tools I have earlier showed you. All right, so this is what a typical book looks like when an author sends it across to you, or what your book usually looks like. Yeah. So we're going to use this unformatted book to create our different format for Kindle, paperback, and hardcover.